Grammar on the move. Adding emphasis and fronting.
So, Jackie, how is your son doing now?
Well, he's just dropped out of university, which I'm not too happy about. He was studying medicine, but now he's decided that he wants to become a writer.
I can understand why you are annoyed with him, but surely what's more important is that he's happy.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Though what career he will follow in the future, nobody knows.
So, Dave, I hear you changed your career recently.
That's right. I'd been working for an insurance company since I left college. The funny thing is, it was only after I had worked for the same company for 10 years that I realized I was in the wrong job.
I'm surprised it took you that long to realize. What are you doing instead?
I'm working as a maths tutor. I'm really enjoying it. Changing my job is something I'm really glad I did.
That's good. I'm really happy for you. What do you do these days for work?
I work as a human rights lawyer.
That sounds wonderful. What made you decide to go into law?
Actually, it was my uncle who inspired me to become a lawyer. I always admired him.
So, do you have to work really long hours?
Sometimes I do, when I have a big case, but not always. Today, since I had finished all my work by 5 p.m, I went home.
Sometimes in English sentences, we want to focus on or emphasize a specific piece of information in a sentence. One way to do this is to bring it to the beginning or front of a clause. This is known as fronting. Fronting can make a piece of writing or speech sound more natural or more complex. Look at these pairs of sentences. In each case, the second sentence means the same as the first, but the emphasis has changed. Nobody knows what career he will follow in the future becomes what career he will follow in the future, nobody knows. It is more important that he's happy becomes what's more important is that he's happy. Notice that in these examples, we use question words to front the information. Look at these sentences using since, when since means because. Today I went home early since I had finished all my work by 5 p.m. Becomes today, since I had finished all my work by 5 p.m, I went home. Notice how the order of the sentence changes. In both sentences, we could also change the word since for because. So we can also say, today, because I had finished all my work by 5 p.m, I went home early. We can also add emphasis by forming cleft sentences. A cleft sentence is a sentence in which something is emphasized by being put in a separate clause at the front of the sentence. Look at these examples. I'm really glad I changed my job. Becomes, changing my job is something I'm really glad I did. My uncle inspired me to become a lawyer. Becomes, it was my uncle who inspired me to become a lawyer. Another way to change the emphasis of information in a sentence is by beginning with it clauses. Look at this sentence. I realised that I was in the wrong job after I had worked for the same company for 10 years. Becomes, it was only after I had worked for the same company for 10 years that I realised I was in the wrong job. Grammar on the move.